Hello, kindergarten. It's time again to do science. And you, for this lesson, will need your science book, my Big Nature Adventure science book. And we are going to continue talking about plants today. Yesterday, you watched your video and you took a nature walk, and then you drew something that you saw. On page 15, you drew your picture. Today, we're going to start watching science video part 3, and then we will do page 16 together. So make sure you have your science book for after this first part of the video. Are you ready? Here we go.
How did your observation drawings go? Did you remember the details from the video? Give yourself a high five. Now, let's complete the reflex section of our twig book and complete a sentence with what we have learned. I will give you an example. I think a tree is a plant because it has green leaves. Now it's your turn. Can you make a sentence in your twig book? Page 16 if you are using print. Give an example of a plant and what you observed that lets you know it's a plant.
Okay, so in her video, she said, I think a tree is a plant because it has green leaves. We are going to do this part together. It's a lot of writing for the beginning of kindergarten. So we're on page 16 in our twig book, and it says, I think, and then there's a blank. That's what we're going to write what we saw in the nature walk, one of the plants that we saw. You could use this page to give you some ideas. I think blank is a plant because, and then here's some words to help us. Why things are plants, what they have, or what they need. Plants need to live in soil. The first word says soil. Plants have leaves. This says plant. These things are plants. And this says roots. Plants have roots. So she gave the example of a tree. I saw in the Nature Walk video, and I saw a lot of flowers people drew in their notebook on page 15. So let's write, I think we're going to write the word flower. A flower is a plant, and then we'll decide why. So get your pencil. I'm going to use my marker so you can see it a little bit darker in my book. I think I'm going to start with the word A. The letter A is also a word. I think A, then I need to leave a space, and we're going to write the word flower. So leave your finger space, and then get ready. I'm going to tell you the sound. That's the letter F. O. That's L. Now listen to this sound. Ow, ow. That's the letter O and the letter W. They make the sound ow. And then we haven't talked about this yet either. This is the bossy R. The R tells the E. Make my sound. I think a flower is a plant because, what do I see on a flower that lets me know it's a plant? It lives in the soil. It has leaves. It's a plant, and it has roots. I know that flowers grow in the soil, and down under the soil is the roots. I'm going to write, I think a flower is a plant because it has roots. Ooh, listen to that sentence. It has roots. We're going to write 3 words together. It, it, it. I, T. That's the word it. Has. I need to leave my finger space. Has. That's my letter H. A. A. S. It has, over here in the word wall, the last word says roots. The roots are what grow down in the soil and hold our plant in the soil. They also drink up the water that the plant needs to grow. It has roots. I need another finger space, and then I write r, r, r. Ooh. 2 O's together. Say ooh. T. S. I think a flower is a plant because it has roots. I'm finished writing my sentence. I need to put punctuation at the end. I need to end with a period. Period means we stop. I'm done writing. I'll read it to you one more time. I think a flower is a plant because it has roots. I will put a picture of this in Google Classroom so you can see when you do your work. If you're not done, you can finish it later. Okay? So that's that part. We're going to watch the next part of our science video here, part 4. Really good work on page 16, class. Here's part 4.
Great work, scientists! Now it's time for our science letter of the day. Our science letter of the day is, drum roll please, O. Let's go to our Alphabet Interactive to learn more about the letter O. Now, can you find the letter O? I'm going to select it. This is an uppercase O, and this one is a lowercase o. Can you guess what the missing word is that begins with the lowercase o?
What's he doing? He's looking
Do you
carefully.
see some clues in the picture?
This magnifying glass.
Let's click on Reveal to find out if we are right. The word is observe. You have been busy scientists observing plants today. Let's read this word aloud together. Observe.
Observe. Look carefully.
Now, let's try writing our new science word, observe. Let's write a lowercase o in the air with your finger. Do it with me. Start here and go all the way around. O. One more time. Start here and go all the way around. O. Now, let's try writing an O on some paper. Watch how I write it. I start here.
All right, so I'm going to write it with her in my science book. Up at the top, we have space up here on page 16.
Go all the way around. O. I think we're ready to write our O word, observe, on some paper. O, B.
B, straight line down, up
S.
and make a bump. S is a snake around. Ooh, she's fast.
R. V. E. Observe.
Observe.
Wow, you scientists are brilliant. Well, scientists, it's been another amazing day of learning. Give yourself a pat on the back for a job well done. See you next time.
All right, that's the end of that video. I'm going to put in Google Classroom a link to the Alphabet Interactive. You can click on this. This is what she showed us during class. And today we talked about letter O, so you can select it, you can push on it. You can look at the picture of the boy observing the plants, looking carefully at the plants. When you push reveal, it shows you the word again, observe. We also have learned the letter S. Do you remember that man? He's a scientist. So you can take some time going through the alphabet and revealing the different pictures that start with each letter. Okay? And that's your science lesson for the day. So you need to go now and take a picture of your work on page 16 that we did together, talking about how a flower is a plant because it has roots. So take a picture of this work and post it in Google Classroom. Great job today in science class. See you later.